Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. A little midday money on a Thursday. Welcome on into the show. Everybody's doing well. Let's get right into recapping yesterday in the video. We go 1-1. Boston under. Did not get there. I said they'd overlook Detroit, but I was not thinking they'd score points, and they did score points. Portland, how about that? Plus 11.5. Doggy outright winner there, but 1-1, 48-66 now. Stupid me. I should have just the Pistons, but what are you going to do? 48-66 with our NBA in the video. Milwaukee -6 tonight. I gave that out on Picks and Parlays. Free pick with Al last night. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with this Philly team. I said on there, and I said it right here. I think Philly's just going to mail it in and wait for Harden to show up. Hockey, winner yesterday, Winnipeg Jets. They were a little bit of a dog. We'll take it 38-33. Today, a little bit of a fave here on the Sabres. College basketball, we do go 0-2. Two doggies, Western Carolina Army do not get there. 165 and 146 are rolling in today with little Youngstown, 4.5. I did bet this game last night. Washington as a dog, plus 10.5, and Houston as a fave at 13. So Youngstown, I just, and this is, I'm going to talk about some dogs and stuff here. This was, I had to take him at this number. I think it's at 5 now, but I had to grab it at this point. I like the Penguins. We talk about eating penguin meat all the time. Houston, I think this is the right spot for them off of 2 bad games. I think they come out here and beat Central Florida. They beat Central Florida by 14 on the road and they shot like 30-something%. So I'm expecting a big breakout game here. And Washington, I just like them in the dog spot there versus USC. USC maybe a little bigger fish to fry here. 7 or 8. Okay. 10.5. I'm going to lean to the dog here. And a couple rarity here, NBA props. I got to play a little horn here because usually I don't get into these. But new look Nets here. I told you I like the trade. More importantly for the Nets, you got 2 cats in Curry and Drummond who've played pretty good. Drummond was actually a pretty good player. He comes to Philly and he's sitting on the bench playing 10 minutes a game. The guy plays more than 10 minutes a game. And the last time he did that in Philly, he put up 16 points and 23 rebounds. And you saw his last 2 games with the Nets. 22, 24 minutes, he's putting up 11 points, 9 boards, 11 points, 19 boards. So we'll go over Drummond points and rebounds tonight. And Curry, again, here's a guy who scoring like 9 points a game in Philly's last 8, 9 games, whatever, averaging about 9 a game, not much. Comes to the Nets, he gets the rock. He's playing minutes, 20, 23 points, over 60.5. We'll take it. No adjustment there by the books. I think this guy's going to score 20 with Brooklyn. Almost called them New Jersey. So a couple NBA props for you there. We'll see how they do. And you know what I got to do. I'm going to have to go check out YouTube and Facebook real fast before we get to the comment section. As always, I always want to make sure we're getting our little stream on. Make sure that's working. Here we go. There I am. Nice, clean shaved, bald head, shiny. I just shaved. It is what it is. It is what it is. If you're on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs now. Got rid of the underscore. I can't get my Sean Higgs back, so I just keep it similar to my IG. Although Instagram, I'm not a big Instagram guy. And if I do TikTok, I guess it'll be Higstock. So if you want to see Michigan, Iowa free pick is posted on the Twitter stream for the Twitter universe, folks. So I'll get to comments in just 1 minute. But yesterday I went 3-6 in my premiums. 1 and 2 in my package. Lost Alabama 5.5. Tough loss there. I get it. I took 4 home dogs that were close to my system. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to grab some home dogs here. Otherwise, I would have went 3-2 in my place. 3 dogs outright. Or not 3 dogs outright. 3 dogs cover. My 2 faves both lose. Alabama and Fresno don't cover for me. And I'm talking about dogs yesterday because someone in the chat was like, oh, I'm not saying they were like, they liked all the home phase first half. And you know me, I'm a dog guy. I ran off a bunch of dogs the last, I don't know, we're almost approaching a week now. Hitting about 60% with my dogs. And where is it? I thought I had it right there. Here it is. So again, I took 4 home dogs yesterday. And they were sort of in my parameters, but I'm like, they were reversed. More, I kind of like the road dog as opposed to kind of the home dog for betting purposes there. And then looking at a couple of the other ones, and it didn't work out. So if I would have, and I said I had a lot of games I liked yesterday. And again, it was a losing day. You know, you lose 4 home dogs. What are you going to do? But the other games went 2 and 5. All the doggies are kind of like, well, Manhattan won early here, but Kennesaw, Rio, Lipscomb, Valpo covered. We thought Valpo was a high line. Central Arkansas, Cal Baptist, all losers. 2 and 5. And today, I got a bunch of games. I bet 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 dogs again today, and Youngstown. A lot of dog action. And there's other ones that were almost made the cut again. Eastern Michigan, it was 8. It's up to 11, so that's automatically a no play there. I like Sacred Heart. I like William Mary, North Dakota, Idaho State. Although that might still get a play. That line's come down from 8.5 to 7. Northridge 7 to 6. San Jose was a question mark, and a couple that almost fit my parameters here: Troy, Madison, Northern Illinois, Arkansas State, Southeast Louisiana, SIU, Edwardsville, Sacramento State. A bunch of games you have to. I don't know. I think I just share. I say when we lose. I like to tell you how I like to bet college hoops in February, and I'm a dog kind of guy. And sometimes they get there, sometimes they do not. But I don't know. I think I just kind of share my thoughts with you here. Dave, Winnipeg, nice call. Yeah, we have Winnipeg there. Sometimes it. Why does it just to fade the public? It's just when I see if the public's going to bet something, that's fine. I don't like being on the public dog and stuff like that. But when the line is coming down on it, that's where I kind of take notice. Mary's or San Fran, I think Mary's wins this, believe it or not. I like the Dons, but I don't know. I got Mary's by 5 here. Did not bet it, though. It's a tough call because, again, I've said this in the NBA. I've said this college basketball, football, whether college or pro. There's some kinds of teams I kind of like to bet on. And San Fran was one of those teams early on we were hopping on. We like San Fran. Spot here, just don't. I say it all the time. A team like Chattanooga's playing somebody. When I get my little middies against each other, it gets annoying, especially in tournament time because the powers that be love to match up those guys. Took your thoughts on ND and Loyola game yesterday. I got on the dogs and hit both. How about Boston College? We can talk about BC. I wrote that down somewhere. Oh yeah, here. So we're talking about the doggies, right? Manhattan +5 outright winner. Radford underdog. Home doggy, outright winner. St. John's +8.5, outright winner. Rutgers, home dog, outright winner. NJIT, home dog +4, outright winner. BC +9, OT covers. UNLV, outright winner +6. Temple, home dog, outright winner. So those are 2, 4, 6. There's 8. I mentioned the other games that all lost. Here's a nice 8-0 one with 4 home dogs all covering. I just happen to have the 4 home dogs that all go down in flames. Again, picking and choosing spots comes back to bite you, folks. I picked 4, they go on 4. If I would have put in all 8, it's a break-even day, and everybody's going to just remember a doggy outright winner. Mike Wagner, good morning. The little kids are partying every Sunday, Monday. I live near campus. I saw it. Good morning, W. We're always looking for a W, dudes. Hit that like button. Yes, absolutely. Cincy today versus what they got? They got Creighton, right? Oh no, excuse me. They got Wichita State. I'll take a little Cincy here. All right. Buy low on the Bearcats. I get it. Richie P. Good morning, Richie. We'll do got them out already. Holiday mega box. Got a couple of these boxes. I opened a few. I'm like, I have no idea what the heck I'm looking for in these things. I opened like 2 of these boxes. I got 3 more left. So I'll do these Topps holiday boxes today after the show. Washington USC over to 139.5. Let's get there because I like the dog, so I want some points scored. So yes, David. Tyreek, top of the morning. Marshall, money line. Abilene, money line. Let's see here. And we're back. I don't know what the hell happened. Oh, brother. I had to restart. I don't know, freaking whatever. It's live, folks. I don't know what the heck to say here. Marshall, this is right on my number. Abilene, kind of more like the over there. Antoine, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm sure everybody's going to be gone by the time I get to their comments. Houston under. Yeah, I can see under there because I think Central Florida is not going to be able to score. Houston tied them up last game, and they won that game by 14, shooting 30-some%. So I think, especially off a couple losses, they could come in heavy on defense. Yep, I got you there. Houston Cougars. Joaquin, good afternoon. Forgot my manners. What's up? It's all right, fella. I get it. Wichita State, I do like the Bearcats there, Gabe. I'm buying low on Cincy. New Mexico +8. I do like New Mexico a little bit there. William Mary, dog. I like them both. You know. San Antonio over Southern Miss. What do I got for this line? I was ready to I crunkled up my notes. You think it's a big mismatch game? I got this right at like a 2 or 3. I got this as a close game. Nets versus Wizards. Yeah, huge win for the Nets. I was like, and I said yesterday in the show, Dan, like, how do we lay points with the Knicks? But the Nets, again, as I mentioned on the prop side of things with Drummond and Curry, 2 guys can come out and play on a depleted Nets team. So, yeah, let's go. Miss Danika's here. Good afternoon, Ray. Couldn't believe Jets beat the Wild again. I can. That's why we had them. Lock of day. Marner to score for the Leafs. Blues first period over. Blackhawks first period over. Thoughts on the Nets? I do like the Nets today. I do like the Nets. Speaking of, where is the – yesterday, everybody loved – yesterday in the chat, it was Gulf Coast and Miami U. How did those 2 teams do yesterday in college hoops? How did Gulf Coast and Miami, Florida do here? Let's pull up a little A-Sun. Gulf Coast got there by a point. They got there, and the ACC and Miami. So 2 winners for the chat there. Everybody was on those 2 games. Took a little teaser on U of M up to 10.5. Why not a little Michigan? I understand. Yeah, Crash, but we're back. Sorry. Big X, what do you say there? Goat. I like the Rangers today. Well, for me, I don't. All right, regulation -120. Yes, do the 120. I've said, who even knows who's even watching because I was out of here for like 3 minutes. But with the regulation betting, it totally changed things. And I bet hockey sometimes. I'm not a huge running to bet the ice. I throw a little cold cash out there every once in a while. And anytime I see like $2, $3, $2.30s, it's automatically like I don't even kind of look at it. But the regulations -120, yes. Yeah, I mean, that's huge. I mean, if I think the Rangers are a $2 fave, why wouldn't I lay 120 to win the regulation? Like, they need an extra period? No, they should win this game like 3-1 anyway. So, yes, regulation bets. I love them. I had to inject them more into my own personal betting. Richie, what are you laughing at? What did I do? Iowa -5 today for you. This was a no play for me in this game. I understand. You want to fade Michigan? Lord knows I have on multiple occasions this year. Look at this guy popping in. Stimmy's here. Stimmy was my first viewer on Midday Money when we did conference tournaments. Corenzo, what do you say? Miami Cash. Yes, it did. I had to go check it out. East Carolina. Little pirate action in the AAC against South Florida. See, you know what? Believe it or not, here I kind of like a little South Florida action. Again, not betting. Again, I see teams like this. Do we really have to move on? I got a dozen other games I bet. Do I got to bet the Pirates? Nope. I just roll.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oral Roberts. Yeah, I wish I could have Oral last night at 2.5. We like Oral. That's our old team last year in the Summit. We had them a couple times this year, not as much as last year, but they're still delivering. They're still delivering the goods. San Jose State, yes, Richie. I don't know if you saw earlier, I mentioned I kind of like them on my radar. home dog wise. But again, the 4 home dogs I bet yesterday, I go 0-4. The 4 I leave off, go 4-0. So, and they go 4-0. I think 3 of them are outright winners too. So, a little frustrating there. But I know if a lot of people are still in the chat. It is what it is. So, if you are, wonderful. Stanford and Utah. Yes, it's 4. Now this line was 5 last night, and I got Stanford as like 6 points better. Right, Stanford's played pretty good this year, but again, here's the line coming down at 6. I'm like, all right, maybe I take a little, it's right where it should be. Maybe I'll lean to the dog. Now it's come down, and I'm thinking, all right, I should have took Utah at the other number, but again, this is one. It's a question mark next to it for me. I didn't bet it. I'm going to lean to the dogs, Richie. You know that. I bet 10 of them today. Todd Bridges, first basket. I love it. Todd Bridges, Bo Bridges, Jeff Bridges, London Bridges. Mary's -3. Yes, I do like Mary's -3, Adam. Like that, my son got me that for Christmas. It took me a month to hang it up with the llama. Trying to keep it classy, but damn, Holy Cross sold the bag. Under Raptors, I guess Raptors defense went for the win. Wild loss to Vegas. Listen, everybody was on Vegas yesterday. Everybody loved Vegas yesterday. Avalanche in off a loss. Today's parfait coming up. A little parfait, breakfast parfait. My evening parfait would be Milwaukee on NBA hardwood, Sabres ice, Youngstown, Houston, Washington, college hoops, and a couple of NBA props. I'm throwing some props out today. Why not? Very rarely we throw the props out, but I think it's a little too good to pass up. Too good to pass up, especially to Curry. He's like, the team's rough. This guy's out. Like he was doing nothing in Philly. Same with Drummond. The guy was actually a pretty good player. He put up numbers when he played. You play 10 minutes a game, 11 minutes a game, you're not doing nothing. Release the hounds. Let's go, fellas. Let's get it done. Blues puck line on the ice over Montreal. Why not? Montreal's, what's the puck line on this one? They're laying 260 on the money line. It can't be plus money. You got to be probably in the 120 range. Nets, yes. Clippers, okay. Blues, not loving Blues money line. Way too big of a number for me there. Columbus, again, one there. Plus money, I'll take them. Maple Leafs, -150. Buffalo College hoops on the money line. You got enough games in this thing? Holy cow. Youngstown, Georgia State. I like Georgia Southern money line. I mean, money line in 9-10 point faves. Yeesh. Yeah, Sixers. Take that under. Sixers are garbage. They're mailing it in. They're waiting for Harden to come. Colorado -2 against Cali. It seems a little low. It was 1.5 to 2. I get it. Like, I got Colorado rated the better team. So I'm not going to argue with that. I'll take the juice. 20 to win 2K. Why not? That's what it's about, Lex. Having fun. $20. What do? You're going to go out and buy, coffee and a donut will cost you $13. Coffee and a sandwich, right? So why not put that 20 to win 2K? I get it. Spending $10-20 a day on nonsense. Buy that lottery ticket. I totally understand. The Kraken on the ice. I'll go a little Kraken with you. Where are they at? Winnipeg. They're only plus 120. It's come down that much. It can't be. It couldn't come down that much, could it? It was like I thought it was plus 140. Come down 20 cents. Yes, it was. It's come down. Here we go. 124, 120, 131. Take Seattle. Seattle gets it done. Yes, sir. What do I spend on drinks? Yeah. I mean, seriously. Take the 20. I mean, all right, drinks are all right. I go out, have a good time. But that 20 drinking, yeah, have one too many drinks and you turn into like a DUI and your insurance goes up and it gets expensive. You sit home, have a drink on your couch and watch some games. Easy. Maker's Mark. I threw 7.5 liters. Oh my goodness. I'm not much of a drinker. I got booze in the house, but I don't really drink. I'm down for AC when I do like the Super Bowl fan game March Madness. I usually bring down a bottle of Johnny Blue for the boys, but I'm not really a drinker. I like to eat. Thoughts on the Blue Jackets, Columbus, win or draw plus 350 all periods. Montreal is what winless the last 9-10 games. They're struggling. I get it. If you know me, I'm not going to tell you to lay 270. So why not win all 3 periods? I don't think plus 350. I like it. I think it's a good prop. Maker's a good choice. Don't drink and drive. My driving point's at least 5. I love to eat. Who doesn't? I run 3 to 4 miles before lifting and can't drink. Yeah, listen, running. I mean, I'm not a big run guy. We got the Peloton. I'll do more for cardio. For me, I just kind of like to do burpees or jumping jacks. Medicine ball slams. All right, that's it. We're wrapping up today. Back on a Friday for some more winners. Give it a like on the way out. Sorry for the technical difficulties. It does happen. And I'll see everyone. If you want to come later, my other YouTube, Sean Higgs, come say hello.